Alright everybody, recently we got a request for a tutorial on how to strip a miniature, and I was waiting until I had one that I wanted to strip, and I just so happen to have one on hand here. It's a bar guest, and I'm going to strip that for you. This one's a metal miniature, so the best way to do that, in my opinion, is acetone. You're going to need some kind of plastic cup to put it in as well. That one right there is just one I got from, a local convenience store. Cut the bottom of it off after I had some iced tea. And I use it, and I also have a toothbrush right there. This is just your garden variety everyday toothbrush that you can get from a dollar store. Just make sure you get the one with the coarse bristles, because that's the kind you're going to want. Alright, so let's get started. And once you've got your miniature in a safe container, like I say, this is just the bottom of a plastic drink cup that I bought at a local convenience store called Quick Trip. For whatever reason, it seems to hold the acetone and it doesn't melt and it doesn't, leak. So grab your acetone and just pour that sucker in there. Try to get it mostly submerged, but it doesn't have to be all the way either. You'll notice that the paint's already starting to come off. Now, this stuff is a toxic chemical, folks, so I like to put something over the top so that the fumes don't get out. And I got this little Whataburger cup here, and as you can see, that's what the acetone fumes will do to styrofoam. It's ready for bikini season. And I'm going to leave it here for about an hour, and then I'll come back to it. Alright, so now I've come back to it. It's approximately an hour later, so let's have a look at this guy. Yeah, alright, this is going to be pretty easy. So, I'm going to grab my toothbrush, and it's probably going to come apart in my fingers, but we'll see. Came off the hex base anyway. Alright, here we go. Just going to take and scrub it with my toothbrush with about medium pressure. You can wear gloves during this part if you want to protect your hands. And as I scrub, I'm going to keep dipping my brush back in the acetone to get more on there and keep the paint coming off. Just keep repeating this process to get it as clean as you can, and you'll start to see it comes apart there as the glue has been weakened. Now, once I feel like I've gotten a fairly good chunk of it off, like most of the layers, I'm going to run it under the hot water here, and that will allow me to see all of the spots of the miniature that still have paint on them, and then I'll know where I still need to work to get the paint off. Just dip the brush back in the acetone and go to town on those spots. And you'll notice the cannon from the side here is gone. That's probably because it's floating around in the acetone bath, which is fine. I wanted it to come apart to repose it. And here's the cannon. Most of it's come clean without me even having to do anything, so hey, that's cool. I don't even have to apply a lot of pressure here because that acetone brand that I got just eats it right up. And I'm going to take this and put it on a paper towel here to dry, and I'm going to break it apart while the glue is still weak and it's easy, and then come back to it in about an hour. Alright, here we are when we're all said and done. All the pieces just kind of came off in my hands after I was done scrubbing. I just made sure to disassemble it before I left it alone for a while. And it's about as stripped as it's going to get, and it's ready for a new coat of paint. I sure hope you enjoyed the video, folks. Please remember to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you want to see more painting episodes just like this one. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tuckdavian, and we'll see you out on the space lanes.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Crowdfunding is when lots of people give you small amounts of money to help your passion project come to life.